everyone, it's Ashley from Posh Crochet Patterns. Today's tutorial is this really cute, super soft, fluffy bunny applique. You can use this for a lot of different cute things. You can sew it on another basket or anything you want. It's really cute, isn't it? Super soft and fluffy. This yarn that I'm using for this is Yarn Bee Luciana in the color Blush. And that's what the yarn looks like. It's super, super soft and fluffy. We will be using an 8mm crochet hook. And we will need 7 stitch markers for beginners, just to help, for extra help. And I'm using yarn strands as stitch markers. And we will need a pair of scissors. So to begin, to make the center right here, and we're going to work our way around and make the head. And this should be easy for a beginner to follow along, but I would definitely suggest to use stitch markers of some kind to help, because this type of yarn, it's hard to see the stitches to crochet into. So first we will make my magic ring that I developed and designed myself. Let me show that to you again slower. Your yarn end, just like this, and then you pull it up and you make a loop. You insert the crochet hook. You'll chain one more time. And for this pattern, we need a chain 2. So right now we have a chain 1. Need to chain one more time. And that's our magic ring. We will make 7 half double crochets in this magic ring. So we will yarn over for half double crochet, insert it into the ring, yarn over again, pull it up, and you have 3 loops on your hook. You'll yarn over and pull through all 3. So that's our first half double crochet. And that's our second. But what we will do is we will insert the stitch marker. Okay, and then here's the next one. You can feel the 2 chains in the gap. So I'm going to insert my hook there and grab another stitch marker. Insert my hook back into the loop. So that's 2 half double crochets. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to insert our hook. Grab another stitch marker. It's 3 half double crochets. And here's our 4th one. And this just helps because as you see, I mean, it's hard to see the chains with this type of yarn. Even an experienced crocheter would have a difficult time. I'm used to just guessing the spacing on it, just because I crochet so much, but still, even doing this helps me. Here's our 5th one. Now, the yarn strands might look like a little bit of a mess, but they're a lifesaver sometimes. And it's a lot quicker than using my jelly ones that I have, that I got from Hobby Lobby. And then here's our last one, our 7th one. Okay, so we take our yarn strand and we're going to pull this. Sometimes this yarn might give a little bit of trouble. Hopefully it doesn't rip on us. What's happened to me before? Trying to close it up. So right here where our first stitch marker is where we're going to slip stitch join. I'm just going to squeeze that in there. And to do a slip stitch, insert your hook into the stitch and yarn over and pull it through, and then you're going to pull it through. Pull it tight. For row 2, we will chain 2, and we will make 2 half double crochets in that same chain. The next chain with the next stitch marker, we will make 2 half double crochets. And this is actually increasing. We're actually increasing by 1 in each chain to make it wider, but to make it a perfect circle. In the next stitch marker, we will make 2 half double crochets. And we will keep doing this all the way around. And you should have 14 chains now. And this is the head. So we are done making the head. We're going to slip stitch right here, or actually, yeah, we're going to slip stitch, and then that's our head, our face. So right here in this top chain, we're going to slip stitch join. I'm going to pull it tight. Now we will chain 2, in the same chain make 2 half double crochets in that same space here. Next chain will be 1 half double crochet, and it's right next to it. So if you feel this and you just wiggle over, and you also see the gap in between the last 2 stitches, that will help you to find the chain. We're just going to stick it. See? It was in between these 2 stitches right above it. Just 1. We're going to do the same thing. So just fill it and go over. So we know that's a chain right there, and it's going to be right above in between those next 2 half double crochets. So it'll be right there. And we will make 2 into that one. I need to make sure I get both the chains and not just one loop. Still only feels like one loop. There we go. Okay. Are you starting to see it form now? Now we will chain 2 and we will turn. And this is the back. So in the same chain here, we will make 2 half double crochets, and then we will fill right here and we will fill over, and there it is. And then this one we will only make 1. Then we will chain 2, we will turn, and as you see we're making the ear. And in these chains here, we will, says in the same chain plus the next 2 chains, make double crochet 3 together. Okay, so we have our same chain here, which is our first chain, and then right next to it's the second chain, and then right next to it's the third chain. So we have 3 chains here. Okay, so we're going to yarn over to do a double crochet 3 together. We're going to insert in that same chain, yarn over, pull it up. We have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, And in this next chain right here, yarn over, insert hook in the chain, yarn over, pull it through. We have 4 loops on our hook, but we're only going to pull through 2. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. That last chain right here, yarn over, going to insert it, yarn over, pull it through. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to yarn over and only pull through 2. Now we have 4 loops on our hook. Going to yarn over and we're going to pull through all 4 loops. Now we will chain 1 and we will slip stitch right here, right into that chain. So this is the slip stitch chain, and right here we're going to insert it here. We're going to pull it through and then pull it through that. And that makes our bunny ear. So now we will cut our yarn. We will grab this yarn tail, pull it through that loop, and pull and tighten. And that binds that off. And that's what it looks like so far. Now the next step we need to do is we need to rejoin our yarn in this last chain because we're working in this direction. So we need to find our last chain. So we just follow this chain up. See, we have 1, 2, and 3. So this is our first chain here. So we will grab our yarn and just hold it up against the work, just like that. Grab it, yarning over, pull it through, and we're just going to chain 2. And if you want to work over your yarn tail, that's fine. You just lay it over like that. Okay, and the same chain that we joined in, we will make 2 half double crochets. In the next chain, we will make 1 half double crochet. We will chain 2 and turn. And we will repeat what we did on the other side. So in the same chain and the next 2 chains, we will make a double crochet 3 together. And then we will chain 1, and then we will slip stitch into the next chain. cut our yarn. Pull our yarn tail through our loop and tighten. Now all we have to do is weave in our yarn ends. We can remove our stitch markers now. And there's our cute bunny. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a smaller hook to try to weave in the yarn ends. That way we can hide them, which they hide well with this fuzzy yarn. Really like this pretty yarn. I think it's perfect for a little bunny. So pretty and fuzzy. Got these two at the top. Can't seem to get that one to go all the way through. There we go. And there you go, isn't it cute? I hope it was easy for you all to follow along. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Bye-bye.